Well, I had winds of change blowing. Okay, we have some elections. The European Parliament coming up. It's extremely important that we all vote in support of a free Palestine from the River Jordan to the Mediterranean Sea. So it's very, very important that you all cast your votes for Mera 25, as it's known, Stinilada, Mera Kospende, as it's known, aus Deutschland, Mera, what is it in German? Fünf und Schwanzig, as it's known in Italy, Mera, what is it? Yes, weird. 25. Is that right? You're Italian, you tell me. So let's blow the winds of change in these European elections and elect all these members of Mera 25 to the European Parliament so they can put their shoulder to the wheel and work for freedom for our brothers and sisters in Palestine. Evcharisto, Dankeschön, grazie, thank you.
I want to strongly urge everybody listening to this message to vote for Mera 25, to vote for Yanis Varoufakis, and to vote for personalities, proven, time-tested personalities who are principled and not trivially, in my opinion. If we don't do something now, the danger is that it's going to be a repeat of the 1930s, except it's going to be a repeat without a struggle. And so now it's more urgent than ever that we get into the business of organizing, trying to create a honorable and trustworthy leadership. We need people with the capacity to persuasively expose the lies and to create a vision of what is possible, that a better world for everyone, or I should say for 99%, a better world is possible. Now, I believe that Mera 25 is able to respond to that challenge. I believe that Yanis Varoufakis, along with others, such as Claire Daly, can provide the kind of leadership that we desperately need at this moment if we are going to avert a historic catastrophe. We need people like Mr. Varoufakis, who understands the economy, who understands what's possible and what's not possible, and most importantly, who is able to intelligently and persuasively refute the lies coming from the European right, but also from the European establishment. The two outstanding personalities from the political realm, the two outstanding personalities on behalf of Gaza were Yanis Varoufakis and Claire Daly. They were clearly among the political realm. I don't want to call them the political elite, but within that particular tier of society, they were the two outstanding personalities, have been the two outstanding personalities.
There are alternatives, particularly if you're voting in Greece, Italy, and Germany, because then you can vote for Mera 25, which is one of the only parties advocating for policies that get at the root causes of all of these crises. This is a message for my friends in Europe ahead of the EU elections this week. This is an incredibly important moment for Europe and the whole world. The far right is rising, and Europe risks sliding into authoritarianism. But it is not too late to stop this slide. These elections are so critical, though, because the far right is not the only problem. It's the policies of establishment parties that created the context for the far right to flourish. The austerity, the poverty, the tax dodging, the concentration of wealth, and the endless wars. Fighting the right means providing real alternatives that recognize that the system really is broken and it's failing people, but that offers real solutions that don't pit people against each other. Mera 25 has stood with Palestine from the beginning, advocating for peace and fighting against oppression. So we need to ensure that Mera 25's voices are heard in the European Parliament, where they can shake up the status quo and be fierce and committed advocates for justice and peace. We need them to fight for an end to endless wars and occupation, to fight for a universal living income, as well as a people's green transition, which means a people's transition paid for by the richest that leaves no one behind. You have a chance to make a real difference in this election on June 9th. So elect some real champions who will bring the voices of social movements into the houses of power. Good luck.